Right, I'm here. Let's play a little bit of Dogma. I'm currently in Batal, collecting quests. And I think I had one particular quest to find the sculptors. Yeah, you should be here.
The artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Here already, are we?
That's Fulvia.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble.
To a
Clark should
griffin?
pay handsomely to see this done. And you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch.
You must needs drag the battle out.
Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen.
Can it be done? Can you find a Medusa's head
as best as you are able?
and use it to freeze the griffin?
Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
East of the rest town. Ah. Alright, what else? It's not timed? Ah, it's... I think this is yeah, it's another one. It's not a main quest. Basically the kid that was in the gang of the Viper, whatever, like the bandits basically of this region. He was left behind and captured, and there's this, I guess, quest chain with him. Maybe a path of redemption for this fella.
To return at once, Master.
You don't care a whit about my plight, do you?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Haven't seen a port crystal yet, I gotta find that one. Should visit that.
I've just had a thought. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect.
I already actually met her.
Some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom. Tis said that answering the Sphinx's riddles was but should the day come that you seek to challenge the beast yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
So he means that you will be able to challenge her after you complete her riddles. What should I look for here? There's a person with a spear. The Sphinx.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of bards I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent. This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
Ah, that will lead me back to that tavern. Actually, I don't need to go there.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
My magics are at your disposal.
Haven't seen the Port Crystal yet. Palace Road.
Well met.
You would think that there would be something here, but it's empty.
Have a look.
I have a dozen matters to see to today.
Well met, sir.
Well met.
I hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Hugh's Tavern. Кристал, как ты это опять умудрился сделать? Опять что меню сала уже?
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength. Just a short rest, then I'll be off. Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength. Wonder what rumors the day has in store. A tidy storefront ought to attract more customers. Might I not find a way to grow these carrots bigger? Oft we forget the value of a moment's contemplation. A sprinkle of misfortune can make a
pleasant spice. Wonder what rumors the day has in store. Wonder what rumors the day has in store. A sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant spice. I'll hail the first person I see. If I keep this up, I might be done before sundown. I love waking up knowing anything could happen. The state of things.
Good day, sir.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Hmm. No unauthorized entry. Trespasser will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Huh.
These writings could be of
I'm not sure I can be of.
I'm surprised there's no port crystal in Batal. Or I'm not in the capital area. Flamboyant spell is that way. Maybe it's that way, maybe it's there. I'll have to go back. From the other side of the gate.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? I'll not suffer either. Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue, as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead, didn't he? Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were
Probably
he to
his,
tell us all
like,
he knows.
brother or whatever. He was talking to some kids, leading them somewhere.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off.
I don't see the point in questioning the lad, if I'm honest. He might have been part of the coral snakes, but by all appearances, he was the bottom rung of the ladder. If he was only being used, he's not likely to have been privy to any matters of import, is he? Of course, that's not to say he ought to be released. He'll be spending a few long years in that cell, I'd wager. Can't you see?
So you're the one. Well, go on then. Don't dawdle.
I ain't interested. I swear I'll make him pay, even if it kills me. My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes.
So he was an orphan.
A life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz...
I'm not sure about that kid. That looked like a fucking petty, you know, a petty betrayal that he waited for some time to do.
That's why I did the things I did. And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all...
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. Lad Jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the banded whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone.
Oh, only one time. You're a fucking cheap guard.
Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things. No, there's no need to fret. These things...
I do not understand. Not once have we turned our backs upon the throne. Not once have we cast doubt upon our nation's faith, precepts of lamp and flame. And yet we are to be deemed heretics. What is our crime? Investigating the magical artifact believed to have been a part of Batal's history? And recording our findings? It was Emperor Valeri himself who ordered our inquiry into the stone monuments dotted across Batal.
That's why I did the thing, and I don't believe for a moment that...
I reckon the head... Just remember, You had
Will he actually do it, or we just gave him 1k for nothing? I wonder. Can be done only once. Interesting. There's no one here. He's the only prisoner. Forbidden Magic Research Lab? What the fuck is this? Where the fuck am I? Where does this go? Into the city?
There's been word of a curious creature that appeared on Volcanic Island and has eluded all attempts to capture it. Indeed, the beast turned a group of soldiers to stone with but a glance.
Medusa.
Or so the rumors claim. As it so happens, I once read of a mythical creature told to have possessed just such a... The account held that even when the monster was slain, its petrifying powers remained very much alive in its head.
Maybe I should go there first before doing that Griffin quest for the artist.
Tis a harrowing thought indeed. What might you need?
My head will roll if aught goes awry. I would fain aid you if you are...
What is this place?
I shall suffer none to disturb his peace.
Dragon bones?
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
All seems well here, but you can ne'er be sure.
They were dissecting dragon?
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins. I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend, but a monster as real as any other. Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's foe was a Medusa. The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir, seeing as you've witnessed a genuine article.
The legend of Danaus and the Medusa. The beast was twofold the hate of any man, with threats of writhing snakes and the cruelty twisted visage of a woman. Every soldier who beheld her was turned to stone, the terror of their final moments etched upon their faces, yet Danaus was fleet of foot, and knew no hesitation. A single thrust of his blade was all it took to sever the beast's head. So swiftly was it done that she knew not her own death, and her terrible gaze lingered on, petrifying the next to meet it. What's this prescribed tranquility? Silencing spell. Oh, it's good for probably against fighting the Medusa, actually.
To think that the Medusa was more than a creature out of legend. What I wouldn't give to catch even a glimpse of one.
At the time, the notion of controlling the dragon was vehemently opposed by certain learned individuals, so it was decided that this forbidden magic should be studied unofficially, away from prying eyes. Consequently, the art was first practiced beneath the palace, and research continued thereafter in total secrecy. Magic that allows you to control the dragon? Equipment stores. Ah, and it just leads out. Ah, it was right here. I see. Interesting that I didn't aggro any guards by being here.
At last, the puzzle begins to take shape.
If I am to prove my theory, I must needs experiment.
Recollection of Ambrosia's third entry. Eventually, this research became little more than a pretext. Forbidden magic was reduced to a mere diversion, enjoyed by a small group of elderly sorcerers. It was Lord Phasius, a third their age, and yet with thrice their brilliance, who restored the arts to its former glory. It was also he who rescued me from the dull duty of archivist, and renewed my hope for the future. This is the guy that we saw in Vermont. He's in league with the Queen. Maybe he enchanted the stones with the ability to control pawns. That makes sense now. The first entry. A new Empress, Her Majesty Nardinia, was crowned, and yet the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory has persisted, its research into the dragon's summons continuing unbroken. The information we gleaned from our excavation of Moonglint Tower proved vital in our attempts to render the power to command the pawns in a crystal form, eventually leading to our success. With this, the day on which Lord Phases will realize his ambition to conquer the dragon is surely nigh. So they wanted to find a way to conquer the dragon without the Arisen. He's in his chamber. It's empty.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while.
A lonely place. I think that will do for pleasantries.
What was it I had planned for tomorrow?
All seems.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time.
Can I just maybe release him?
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
What's gone wrong with the world?
You're free.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. Oh, I could use a rest. Oi! I'm not to the bolter.
I guess that happens if you do that. He somehow knew that I opened the gate from across the hall. I can try and return here later after a couple of days and see if the guard will keep his promise for the 1000 gold and release the kid. In the meantime, I want to visit the palace. Let's go around. Back into the center.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen?
You're a bit too sketchy. I don't know. Maybe you have Dragon's Plague. I think I'm gonna fix you up
These
real
writings
quick.
could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
There we go.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to...
Now she's not yapping about being annoyed.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
If only fabric would dye as well as my hands.
Gladly stay a while.
I shan't settle for aught less than a job well done.
Don't settle rowing. Time for an early supper.
He asked me. I'll claw out his eyes.
Business could be better.
So stiff after a day's patrol.
Bunch of sluggards. New blood.
I've just had a thought. Loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
A gong?
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
I'll take any chance not to think on my trouble.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with
Oh, it's
pleasantries and
Manella.
cut to the heart of the matter.
Yeah.
I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion.
We met her at the tavern in the beginning of the city.
Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead?
I may try.
My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done.
Go to the Flamebearer Palace in the morning.
I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Any benches? Ah, it leads into the research laboratory. Let's see.
Places such as this.
Before you stands the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Unless you've business here, I'll thank you not to approach. Lord Phasis has declared that none be permitted entry. Save those vital to his
Interesting.
Upon these grounds, his word is second in weight only to Empress Nadine.
I've entered through the other gate, through the prison, and no guard said anything to me. Maybe it's just, you know, it's bugged. If you enter through a gate where there's no guards, the guards think that you have the pass or something. History chamber, conference room.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Begging your pardon, sir.
Can't expect to fare so well.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Could have left a bench or something. What can I do? I can go to a tavern, but it's in Bethal. I haven't found the stone to teleport. Maybe I should leave the one that I have. Oh my god.
These days.
Just drop it here, for example.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of...
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes.
Oh.
Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
Interesting. Interesting development. So it was pretty quick. Like what, I've run around for a day. I'll wait here until morning, go to the palace, help the queen.
Not sure how much
and then we're gonna go back to the jail.
It's tough,
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedrock. A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Where's the fucking exit?
Well met, sir.
Well met.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer
Now we
monsters are to be found in the main road.
dealings here
Though
in the
carts
city.
travel only by the
Not
sublight.
yet. Sick.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Is it her there?
How are things?
Is there aught you require?
Polished it this morning.
Visit the palace in the morning when Empress Nadinia commences her supplications. And lend your aid to the Sir Manella.
Nothing makes me so...
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman. Let me alone, will ye?
I'd kill for some decent sleep.
Hmm.
Or a comfy bedroll. When I need a minute to...
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
Not much going on. Hear this. Last week, I passed along, and what did I find but the most gorgeous shards? Like drops of azure plucked from the sky. Took a few home, I did. Then, as I boasted of my finds at the tavern, a man from the Forbidden Magic Research Lab came up and asked to buy them. I threw out a price. Figured I'd see where we stand and all. Only for him to double it on the spot. Seems the shards are treasures that washed up from the sea floor on occasion. Here's hoping I'll find a few more.
Oh, I can't complain.
Here to ask all of me.
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job.
Or you need a...
Housework's the hardest work there.
What do you want with me, eh?
Only person I believe in is myself.
I think I didn't trigger the quest or something. Nothing happens.
peril can result from a moment's
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. You must ensure Her Majesty is not harmed.
Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being. Let me alone, will ye? Good day, sir. Begone. You impede upon our most...
I'm in fine.
This is where I go when life gets...
I ran straight here when I just slept in the tavern. And it still doesn't trigger it.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Somehow my feet always carry me. My back's not acting up today.
Well met. I can see you're accustomed to a heavy coin purse. Say, you wouldn't be looking to buy all, would you? Victuals, sweetmeats, tonics. I've got it all. None of those strike your fancy? Then what say you to some new liquor? That perks your ears up, eh? Tell you what, I'll even sell it to you for cheap. Assuming I can count on your continued patronage. This stuff isn't easy to come by. And mine's the finest tasting for leagues about.
Let's go with it.
Pleasure doing business with your cuz. Would you look at that? I'm near out of stock. Suppose I'll have to find myself another runner.
What is that? Temporary boost of vigor, but is also said to cause side effects. Huh.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Surely I'm only due a day.
That's enough toil for one day, methinks. Want to lend a hand?
Empress Nadinia's life is in...
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
What brings you here?
Do they arrive when I come in? I can't tell. It seems that every time I enter the temple, all of the priestesses are coming back into this into the spot.
I'm not risking my life for a sleep or a comfy bedroll.
Lots to do.
Mayhap we'll
And
have some
precious little time.
Well, this is no good.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
I killed
I only
some
polished it
decent
this
sleep
morning.
or a comfy bedroll.
thought you needed me.
Fishing's not for the faint of heart, you know.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your... Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
What I can do for you?
Empress Nadinia's life...
Pray, do not interfere.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Got to get the floors mopped, clothes clean.
Got to sell off what I can
get to
while
work.
I'm idle. This is a luxury I can rarely afford. Too quiet here for my liking.
Lost track of time.
Mayhap
place
I'll
is
come
too
here
comfortable.
when I've a day to myself. Suppose I'm tired. Suppose I better get to work. After wink. How might
Strange
I
quest.
create the hue in my mind's eye?
I'm well parched. My tongue touches.
Unreal 5.
Oh, Lambert.
Wrong
Hello?
video. Wrong video. There's a guide. Ah, so there is a trigger. There should be a trigger. It doesn't trigger it. I see. So I'm just wasting time. This is what I don't like about the game, because some of the quests aren't obvious. Some of them have like an active phase that has to be that has to happen. Some of them don't have that.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your...
What the fuck?
Not without its charms.
Help with some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll. To make a list of the colours I'm running with.
Dogma's seen better days.
That's definitely her, but
Shift's over.
nothing happens here. For some reason.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Ah, quest bug.
As well hang about. I'm in no rush.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
I don't know. What I can do, I can reload after... Straight after the first... straight after I woke up from the inn. And just run straight there. From last in rest.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, sir.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Nothing happens.
I've been on my feet all day. Much to do yet. Lad.
This is where I can
Here's a welcome.
I'm barely scraping by. Overwhelming.
Seems like the questions are some kind of bugged state. It doesn't trigger the cutscene. That sucks, man.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just
Maybe you have to sleep for another day. There's a theory that maybe it doesn't trigger because you're still in the same day.
I'll admit,
If you accepted the quest during the
worry
night.
you've forgotten me.
So that might be true. I think I accepted it during the late night. Already morning, like. So I should wait supposedly for the next morning then. Let's see if it helps.
Not sure how.
We must rest.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up
I think it
fair
should work
alongside-
now.
We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not, you'll find us here when you return.
Yeah.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Bandit bill of arrest. Brigand who assailed Empress Nadinia to be apprehended on site. Description: wears his hair tied back. His right arm was wounded during the attack. I think it's him. The fella that I was talking to. It must be him. But the hair is not tied back.
How might I create the hue in my mind's eye?
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
No more!
So that's our brigand, eh? Hold fast to your captive, Sir Arisen. No!
Your Majesty, how could this have happened? We must staunch the bleeding. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I have failed you.
The Empress is fallen. How can this be?
Such a dreadful thing. I do not want to believe it.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, we
No,
could
no,
not
no, no.
safeguard Her Majesty.
We're reloading this shit.
The events of this day threaten to sour relations twixt Beastrons, humans, and pawns. Nay, now is not the time to falter, but to... However, someone must answer for this. Oh, Empress.
The Empress is... gone.
Okay. Save, return to title screen. I think that was the guy. Yeah, I've seen it. He was to the left of this fella. I think he appeared only like at the end actually. He wasn't there before. His hair was tied back. He had like a saber, I think with a shield. Didn't look at his right arm, but 100% it was him.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner.
Sir Arisen, Sir Ermhild.
Well met.
Indeed. We ere Her Majesty's sup we would, however. Empress Nadinia shall commence...
O lambent flame.
It's him. 100%.
Who are ye supposed to be?
Herman.
Are they onto me? Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen.
That's
Let
kind of
us
cool that
inform
there's
Sir
a different
Ermhild
outcome to
what has
this.
transpired.
Like the leader of this whole region can be like assassinated. Maybe we can resurrect her with the wake stone later.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly.
18,000 gold for that. Wow.
Grateful are we for your most valiant...
Nothing else?
My sincerest...
Nice. Yeah, we can return to the jail now. Supposedly there's another fella that was captured.
Still no luck.
Let's take it easy today.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
So tired. I've barely the vim to...
The other guard said something about another prisoner. Don't see anyone.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Greetings, sir. You're here, but I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some extenuating circumstances, but the lad's still a thief. They're not convinced he should be released so soon. Normally, I'd let the matter lie, but methinks I could find the courage to try again with only a little motivation.
He's gonna suck our money out. I knew it.
What say you, sir? Have you any words of encouragement for me? Aye, that's just what I needed to hear. I'll see about securing the lad's release anon. You really must care for the whelp to go so far for him. Let's hope he's worth it, eh?
Will he secure it? Or he's just blabbering and taking my money?
No, there's no need to fret.
Yeah.
These things take time, you understand.
These things take time.
We'll see if you
Why
can
the
escape
fuck
me.
does he always... What is happening with my mic? What is happening?
We'll see if you can escape
Was
me a
working
second
well,
time.
now I have fucking ground loop problems.
Who are you supposed to be then?
Oh,
Eh?
breathed.
Quick, wait. You're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Ha! Ain't funny, really. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it, neither. Even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead.
He should be hearing that across the hall. Easily.
Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da.
Oh shit. It were they who murdered him? It were they who murdered his family and then took him in and used him? That's cruel.
We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself.
Oh shit, man. That's some dark story, man.
It was hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground.
It's the place where I found the helmet. The helmet, the sword. It's like in the upper, like northern region of here.
Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that.
Interesting.
I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole.
What do you want now? What? He said... What? That can't be right, but... If he did that to me, then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too.
He could have. Why not?
Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Seems we've heard all this scum has to offer. Makes you sick, doesn't it? Seems we've heard...
No, there's no need to fret. These...
With a new hideout. Ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself.
I guess I could go back to the ancient battleground and look for the Lanzo and the other folks.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts, and regard her as family.
Vermont's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though of course they have their reasons.
What it will take me? Traveling from there. Or I can go here. Cross. And enter from the other side, I guess.
Puzzle begins to take shape.
We forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
I should have gone there. Wrong way.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
What's this all about?
What's the point? Tomorrow will be no different.
Sorry, but you'll have to ask someone else.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
This ox cart's bound, for the check can't set off till I've had my due.
My feet always take me here.
Make haste, if you please. We're setting out.
Time to hit the sack. I'm deep in my cups as 'tis.
Best get to cleaning before I'm too tired.
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
Can't stomach places like this.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look.
I heard there's holes.
So, you seek to enter Batal?
Oh,
Leave
shut
this
up.
place at once.
I literally just exited the gates and he's like, oh, you're a new one here. You seek to enter Batal. Probably has a brain rot.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. For a use, the creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I'm not quite sure how to use this windstorm slash properly.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I shan't let them harm you. 'Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Fucked it up already.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Who pushed them? I literally killed everyone. There was no one there.
Feast your eyes on this!
Yes, Master? You require assistance?
Poison is a nasty affliction.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Look
Oh, there's a
yonder.
cave.
Might that be the entrance to a cave?
It
If we can
is.
afford a detour, it might be worth a look. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind?
It's a
Different
dead
masters
end?
favor different pawns.
Well, that's
One
interesting.
whom
I've
I
never seen a
served
dead end in a
preferred to
cave.
have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Like, that's literally a first entrance I've seen with a blocked pathway.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
I see it, Azura. I see it. And I'm going there.
It is our first time setting foot in this place, but I trust we'll muddle through.
Windworn Gully.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. One of us has been poisoned! Well done!
Make them rue their own impatience.
Fight! To arms!
No quarrel here.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Poison is a nasty affliction.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy. We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Maybe they are hidden in some kind of cavern here.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
43. Oh, do I want a fighter? I don't know. 2 mages are kind of good. I feel like I don't want to swap to a fighter. But he looks pretty good. He's... so it's like a Capcom official.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
A dragon. Is this the moment where I actually defeat one?
Ballista!
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
We should try and defeat the dragon, actually. Or the ballistas.
One of us has been poisoned! I cannot fall too proud.
Leave it to me, Arisen.
How dare you!
And I might just let you live.
Not half bad! Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
With this, my magics are yours to wield.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Nice armor you've got. We are under attack!
Man, this place is stacked now. I don't remember any thieves being in this area before.
Think you can run?
You'll not live to regret this.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
It doesn't go down. Could try and use the catapults.
You'll not get past me!
You scared? Should be. I'll do anything.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us.
Yes, Master? You require assistance? Unknown is the...
I suppose I'll handle this.
Shall I assist?
Some kind of... maybe it's just a treasure spot.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away.
Hold. Just a moment.
Needs a bit more.
Of course.
Actually, that ballista is aiming at the dragon. Could try and hit him.
Pray,
See
slow
what it
your
does.
feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
It appears we found a ballista.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
One of us has been poisoned!
Ugh.
Here you are. Use frostbite to give our foes a chill.
We aggroed him? Oh my fucking god, no. To me. To me, Ponch.
I would gladly be obeyed, Arisen.
Never fear, for I am here.
I think he's stuck.
Find an opportunity to retreat. I say we take it. Tis hardly cowardly. No hope of fixing it. Well, now, I'm not sure.
Ah, there's his arm. Wait.
This brute has quite the temper.
Focus your attacks on its heart.
That means getting within range of its paw. Be wary.
Strike at the heart when it's exposed.
And he destroyed it.
Use this chance to recover.
And he just destroyed it.
Just a moment! This spell will empower you. Elemental magic. Careful now. This won't be made allies of our supporters. It was most effective.
We can hear the call to rush headlong into battle. Let us squash our authority ahead and determine our best option.
Do you have anything for stamina?
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Poison is a nasty infection.
It's a pleasure. Serve you, Master.
Oh, come on.
His lonesome heart is in sight. Strike well.
Do I have some resistance against lighting? I don't know. Probably not.
Me your
Could also cast some spells actually.
Yes, Master.
You require assistance.
a pretty good attack against him.
It's half as much
Seems to be doing the job.
But of course, they depend on me.
It's hot, I said! Strike now!
That hit me hard.
This coat has quite the temper.
Arisen! Are you alright? Poison is a nasty.
Come on, Jesse. Kill him. Kill him. I believe in you. She should have all the DPS in the world to defeat her. I have 10, of course. Yeah, that's usual. Gonna be at full health and stamina. I think I can actually finish him.
Gained a hold of the beast. Not a bad idea. Not far to go now. Keep your focus. I grant you Isis. Fight!
It's lonesome hard to fight. Strike well!
Jigsaw, act on this.
And he's done. Was that like a meteor attack or something? Wow. This is the first dragon that I fought and defeated, actually.
It was a battle most fierce, against a formidable foe.
Of course. The fight would have been lost without you, Arisen.
I'm worried that my pawns might be infected because I know that the dragons can infect them during the fight. Which is worrisome. Now, where could I only find the Lancer guy and his band of criminals? He said he was in the ancient battleground. I haven't only explored this area. But I don't think there's anything I can... don't see any entrances.
We ought not to challenge such a foe without a sound strategy.
Indeed. We ought to quit this place at once.
What?
Need healing.
Which foe?
I'm happy to oblige. Hold. Just a moment. The monster seems to have dropped something.
I haven't checked the inner sanctum now, where the troll was. Might have, there might be some enemies.
Let me get that. One of us has been poisoned.
Did he die?
Feast your eyes on this!
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise.
I've missed a little bit.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom.
'Tis easily done.
This brute has quite the temper!
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Tis well in hand. You can count on me to keep you safe. Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master. Makes the feet felt, man. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
One of us is entrenched!
Well, you know what? I'm gonna end it here at the encampment. Rest up and continue some other day.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Say, do you ever fill your pack before leaving the city, only to find that you've no use for what you've brought?